Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us take example of the new risk that is related to corporate governance. Corporate governance. So this is our risk title. What is the risk definition? Like we can say system of rules, practices and processes by which a firm or an organization is directed and important subject controlled. What we are saying, system of rules, practices and processes by which a firm is directed and controlled. So what can be the risk contributing factors? Risk contributing factors can be like board oversight related issues, also executive compensation related issues. Okay, even one more example we can take for shareholders rights related issues. Okay, so these can be the contributing factor which can lead to the corporate governance related risk. Now what can be the risk impact in this case? First example is, we can say, legal and regulatory compliance related impacts, negative impacts, the penalties and fine sanctions that can be covered in this. Then also organization can lose the investors confidence as well as the trust. Okay, also we can say lack of ethical decision making, lack of ethical decision making, also lack of transparency. Okay, next risk impact can be like ineffective risk management practices and also lack of accountabilities. So that will impact the long term sustainability and business continuity also. Okay, now what can be the risk controls? We can establish strong corporate governance frameworks. Okay, also independent board oversight and committees. We can say alignment of executive compensation with their uh, performance performances. Also we can have the regular audits and as well as transparency in reporting of financial and non-financial data. Next control, we can say adoption of best practices related to best practices related to risk management and as well as with compliances. So in this particular risk title of corporate governance, what we have seen, the risk title was corporate governance. We have seen the risk definition. The risk originating, like if we are not following the system of rules, practices, and processes by which the firm is being directed and controlled. So the risk contributing factors can be like board oversight, executive compensation, shareholders rights related issues. Okay, then what can be the risk impacts? Example like legal and regulations related issues. Also, investors' confidence and trust can be lost. Lack of ethical decision making and also lack of transparency. Inefficiency in the risk management practices and lack of accountability, which will impact the long term uh, business sustainability and business resilience and long term business continuity. Also, the risk controls, as discussed, establish strong corporate governance frameworks, independence in the board oversight and committees, also alignment of executive compensation with their performances, conduct certain regular audits, okay, and ensure the transparency in the financial and non-financial data. Then adoption of best practices, risk management and compliances. Thank you very much friends. Let us take example of the new risk.